man, you doing okay? You look bummed out.
Yeah, man, I'm just sad.
I mean, I gathered that. That's me saying you're bummed out. But anyway, what's got your moa?
I don't want to give up my assault rifle.
What? Your assault rifle?
Yeah, they're taking away our assault rifles and replacing them with the MA5B on Zeta. They look like the ones we used back in Reach.
How long have you been in the service for?
I only joined 2 years ago.
2 years? Oh, this is your first time losing a weapon design you like, isn't it?
Yeah, I just don't think I can get over it, man. I mean, we've been through so much together.
Yeah, I understand.
You do?
Yeah, I've been down this road more times than I can count.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Hey, you want to see a gun that's pretty much going to be the same when we go to Zeta Halo?
Hell yeah, brother.
Hey guys, before we jump into the discussion in this video, I'm really sorry to do this to you, but I'm going to ask that if you end up enjoying the content you see here today, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Interacting with the video is really important for the algorithm, so that would be much appreciated. If you guys want to follow me on my social media accounts, you can follow me on Twitter. That's really mainly where I post and act like a doofus. So put that out of the way, enjoy the video! Hey people, how y'all doing? Me? I'm doing great. Almost a year ago, I made a video that I entitled The Case for 343 Industries, which I recently decided to take a look back at. All things considered, I think I had a pretty damn good idea of where 343's head was at as a company. I'm here to ask a question of you guys that I want you to go answer after we finish this video. I'll be leaving a poll in the description for you to look at once the video is over, but right now, I want to explain where I'm at regarding Halo Infinite and why I'm at this conclusion. In 2015, we were expecting the game that we thought was going to break Halo out of its shell and usher in a new era of amazing content. We had this idea of what the game was going to look like, this idea of Chief being on his back heel against Spartan Locke, a ruthless Oni operative who would stop at nothing to find him and bring him to justice. The campaign's idea was fascinating and seemed to teeter into a direction that only Halo 2's brilliant campaign dared to do. We've been hearing all these incredible things about Forge and how excellent the multiplayer was going to be with its removal of armor abilities in favor of armor enhancements that every player gets. For the first time in quite a while, it felt like we might actually get a classic multiplayer experience. The day we'd been waiting for had finally arrived. The campaign had this promise of being something truly amazing. We rolled up our sleeves and got to work fighting the Covenant and hunting down Chief as Locke. Wait. Cortana isn't dead? Wait, she's the villain? Locke and Chief only fought for like a couple minutes? Locke didn't even really hate Chief, he just wanted to figure out what he was doing? No. There's no way this is it. It's gotta be a glitch or something, right? Please tell me it's a glitch. They're gonna do story DLC, right? Pick up where he left off? They brought Arbiter back and Chief doesn't even get to fucking meet him? I guess we can jump into multiplayer. Let's check out the cosmetics, I guess. No, you're not serious. You have to be joking. Well, I suppose I might as well check out this Warzone game type that everyone's talking about. It's pay to win. It's literally a pay to win game mode. I have to stop. I'm gonna have a coronary. We can always just go into Forge. What? Where's Forge? It's not, it doesn't, we don't even get Forge? It launches in December? Are there custom games? Is there a file browser? There's nothing. Except the basic multiplayer. That's it. Nothing else. When's the next one supposed to come out?
The Arbiter will see you now. Understood. Hello, Arbiter. You're looking... Actually, why do you look so normal? Budget cuts. Oh, right.
How can I help? Is something wrong?
Well, I don't need help exactly. It's just...
Do not waste my time.
Well, it's just that they aren't putting playable elites in Halo Infinite.
The prophets have betrayed us.
2016 to 2018 was weird leading up to E3. All we had to look forward to initially was Halo Wars 2. I wasn't really into RTS at the time, so I really wasn't getting anything out of that game either. All I had was the hope that we could get some news on the next entry soon. After all, Halo has never released a title more than 3 years apart from one another. 2016 and 2017 just kind of flew by like a trash bag blowing in the wind. Nothing crazy about anything gaming related during this time, except maybe the rumors of the mid-gen upgrades really even happened. Suddenly it was 2018. It pains me to say this, but at the time, I'd never been so disconnected from Halo. It felt essentially hopeless for the franchise, like it was destined to continue its identity crisis and fail to firmly plant its feet. E3 of 2018 arrived, and with it, a strange trailer showing off different natural environments, with music that felt familiar. The stone ruins all had this energy about them. This has got to be one of the most effective trailers of all time, because it never stated that it was a Halo trailer. But you can watch any number of reactions and see that most people found out that it was a Halo game well before Chief's helmet reveal. But that's not even why it's genius. It's genius because it proved something. It proved that 343 knows what Halo is. This is what Halo is. The music, the environments, the feeling, it was incredible. Chief's helmet appearing only served as the hand snapping in your face and telling you, Halo's back. Toward the beginning of 2019, Ryan McCaffrey interviewed Bonnie Ross and discussed Halo Infinite in sort of vague detail. But the overall thematic takeaway of this discussion was that Bonnie Ross took all of the shortcomings of Halo 4 and 5 very personally, and the entire company's ego felt bruised as a result. This to me felt like a very genuine interview, and I took it to heart. Something just told me that 343 really wanted to get this one right, and they wanted to get back to the spirit of Halo. Now, of course, in the time since, we've learned a handful of different things. The breadcrumbs that the 2018 trailer featured led straight up to the next year, when we were once again reminded by 343 that they know what they're doing. This short and intimate moment with Brohammer had more nuance and emotion than anything that had come out of Halo since Reach. This wasn't going to be a Hollywood story. It was going to return to characters driving the narrative, like ODST and Reach were. All with the stoicism and bravado of Halo 2 and 3. Fast forward to a year and some change later, and we finally got our first look at Infinite's gameplay. It looked good. The texture quality was a bit low, and the game definitely looked rough, but the core gameplay was a step back from the more invasive abilities of the last 3 entries, not to mention that the game looked to be completely open-ended. Then the game got delayed, which might seem bad at first, but has clearly been nothing but good for the game. With each monthly dev update, my confidence in Halo Infinite has increased. The amount of care and concern for every inch of the game is being painstakingly articulated by all these different departments with every update for the game. And as such, my faith continues to be galvanized that 343 is doing the right thing. This is a company that really wants to win back its audience, and I haven't seen a whole lot in the game to convince me that they aren't succeeding on that front. Oh, and every time that Joseph Staten speaks, by the way, I'm reminded that he really knows what makes Halo what it is. This last year has been awful for a lot of people. I'm truly sorry to anyone who watches my content who has had a rough go of things, but what are video games for if not escapism? The main thing that's kept me going through this year has been the idea of Halo Infinite restoring Halo to what it used to be, and all of us having an absolute blast when it finally launches this fall. That and the absolutely insane amount of support you guys have given me has been another important driver. I really want to just thank you guys so much for all the consistent positivity and kindness you guys have shown. I'd be nothing without you guys, and I hope you know that. Guys, if you're trying to play some custom games, talk Halo, or anything like that, again, come join my Discord. The link's right below in the description. If you want to support me directly, I have a Patreon link there as well. To my Patreon supporters, thank you guys so much for supporting me directly. Thank you, Nuck and Futz at $2. Thank you, Tease at $10. Thank you, Ryan McCann at $15. Thank you, Ghost Warrior at $5. And thank you, Screamy at $10.